What is up, my fellow YouTubers? Today I want to make a video as to why I think the a6400 will truly be the best vlogging camera. Now, I know, I've probably said the best vlogging camera for every single camera that I've ever tested, but this one is a little bit different, and here's why. First of all, it's super light and compact, okay? I couldn't tell you guys how many times I went out and I forgot my GH5, and by that I mean I purposely didn't bring it along with me simply because I didn't want to carry it around. The GH5 is kind of heavy, if you guys didn't know. The GH5 with its kit lens, the 12 to 35 I think it is 1,030 grams. Pretty much like 2.3 pounds, something along those lines. Meanwhile, the a6400 with its kit lens, the 16 to 50, is 519 grams. Just you know, bear with me a little bit. In other words, you can have two a6400s with the kit lenses stacked up on each other, and it'll pretty much be almost a similar weight just of one of the GH5 with its kit lenses. So yeah, you're pretty much cutting the weight literally in half by just simply using the a6400, and you're arguably getting a better picture. So fun fact. While we're on the topic of great video picture, that's actually another point of getting the a6400. For $900, you're getting pretty much a 6K footage. You're getting 6K because the sensor is a 6K sensor, but whenever you're recording in 24 frames per second in 4K, it's downsampling the 6K internally to 4K, if that makes sense. So if you're recording in 4K 30, it's cropping in on the sensor a little bit, but you're still recording a 4K image. But if you go back to 24 frames per second, you're using a full 6K sensor, so it's actually downsampling the 6K into 4K. And then if you want to downsample even further onto YouTube, you can downsample downsample and post into 1080p, and then your picture will be the Mona Lisa, kind of. Third, and this is my favorite to argue about, and no one can beat me. No one can. I ruin everyone. The flip up screen is not that bad, okay? And here's why. You see this thing right here? This thing was a total of like $11 on Amazon. The a6400 will go here, and then you just plug this thing in to the side. That's it. Your problem is now solved. And you guys are probably saying, oh, why? That adds like so much complications. No, it doesn't. All you're doing is just switching the screen and the microphone. You're just switching places. Instead of the screen being here, it is now here. And instead of the microphone, being on top of the camera, it's now on the side of the camera. You're just switching spots. Not that big of a deal. But since we're on the topic of the screen, it is now going to be much brighter outside, thanks to that new chip, the Bion ZX or Bion XZ. Now I'm pretty sure I screwed both of those names up. It's the same chip from the A9. Which is like a $2,500 camera, so hey, thanks. But that helps not dim the screen. Killer, and you know, the a6500, if you're good luck recording 4K outside, you won't see nothing. So, but in the 6400, you can now do it, so awesome. The fourth thing I want to talk about is, again, kind of goes with the size of it, but since it's a smaller size than most mirrorless cameras out there, you can use small accessories with them. Look, check out this Manfrotto. I keep talking about this in my previous videos. This thing is so comfortable. First of all, whenever it's in this position, the feet are rounded. So whenever you grip it, it goes to your hands. So it is incredibly comfortable to hold. And by no means do I have large hands. I'd say I'm a medium. I'm a schmedium, but this thing, I can pretty much cover this entire thing with the grasp of my hand. So that should tell you how compact it is. It has a ball head. You can do whatever you want with it. You can spread it open, you know, vlog with it. It's super compact. The reason I'm saying this is because this only really works well with smaller cameras. You cannot use this with a GH5. The second you open up the legs and you put the GH5 on top of it, and if you angle this down a little bit, it's just gonna topple over. Trust me, I've tried. With the a6400, this is perfect. Again, lightweight, compact, you don't have to bring huge tripods, huge accessories, it just works. The fifth thing is overheating. Thank God that is finally gone, or it's kept at a very bare minimum. Now, if you live in the Sahara Desert under sand, or, you know, was that racist? No, I don't think so. If you live in the tropics, I'm just gonna say that, and you record for like 45 consecutive minutes, it might overheat, okay? Whenever you have that much technology jam-packed into a little tiny body, it's bound to overheat. But in day-to-day vlogging, like, I mean, how consecutive of a vlog do most people do? 5 minutes maybe, you know, until you stop the camera, go to a different location, or switch hands, or, you know, whatever. It's gonna be around 5 to 10 minutes. That's not gonna kill your a6400, even if it's bloody hot outside. You're good. The final thing is the autofocus. Now, check this out. Camera Conspiracies laughed at me I think multiple times, multiple videos. He's laughed at me for getting this Canon 6D Mark II. Now I'm laughing at myself for getting that camera. So hey, I'm on your side now. But what I'm trying to say is that Canon pretty much has the best autofocus in the industry. It is like stupid good. I mean, oh my God, you can't even trick it, you can't fool it, it just works. It's black magic. Was that racist again? But this time with the with the new upgrade, or the updated firmware, I would say from the tests that I've seen, I would say the a6400, and along with the other Sony cameras that got the update or will get the update in the future, the autofocus is pretty much on par with dual pixel autofocus, if not even better. I don't know though, but I have to test it out. From what I've seen, it is crazy good. I mean, if it's not tracking your eye, it's tracking your face. If it's not tracking your face, it's tracking your body. It's gonna lock onto you regardless. From what other YouTubers are saying, the autofocus is very sticky. Once it sticks onto you, it won't unfollow you. It'll just stay stuck on you. Even if you leave the frame completely, like my hand is right now, it'll remember what it last tracked. So whenever, let's say, my hand comes back into the picture, it'll automatically go back onto my hand. It's black magic. I mean, that's what you get whenever you have artificial intelligence inside of a camera, which is why I love if more companies implemented artificial intelligence into more of their cameras and more of their products. I mean, it's fantastic. Whenever the autofocus works good, you can stop worrying about it and worry more about your story, and hey, that is what counts the most. So guys, that is pretty much it. That's my video. I'm running on 11 minutes. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to cut out like 50% of this video, so that'll be fun. We're making progress. So give it a thumbs up if you agree, give it a thumbs down if you don't agree and you hate life. Subscribe, like the video, share it with your grandma so she can watch it 100 times to get my view count up, please. Use the links in the description. If you love my channel and you want to buy something, I'll get a little bit off of it, like 3 cents, but hey, it adds up, it adds up. Well, adios.